Why do you do these things? Okay, this is your host, Scott Dewey, back again with some products that have changed my life for the better, some products that have really helped me out, special products. I mean, there are lots of good things I've used of various sorts, foodstuffs, whatever, that I think well of, but these are special. And as I've said before, these little testimonial videos I'm doing are entirely unpaid and unsolicited. And just for whatever reason, I kind of feel like giving a nice shout out to certain products that have really helped me out. Maybe dealing with some sort of difficult, potentially difficult situations. And today I'm kind of in a thank you mood regarding various winter-related products. And so I've already done some others. As I've said before, I'm a Southern Californian. I lived pretty much my whole life in Southern California or Houston, Texas. Now, both of these places don't get what would be considered a real winter in most of the rest of the United States, let alone Canada, or much of the rest of the Northern Hemisphere. I mean, Southern California rarely gets below 40, and even the 40s are kind of rare, really. Houston gets a little colder, maybe spends a little more time down in the 40s into the 30s, but just a little, just in January, say. And most of the year it's, well, geez, most of the year it's warm, muggy, and in the 80s or warmer than that, frankly. So I hadn't really had to live through a real winter ever in my life. And that's why I was glad to find certain products that made that task a whole lot easier than it might have been. And I have sailed through, in all honesty, I've sailed through the adjustment to Minneapolis winter. Now, last winter, 2016 to 2017, everybody said, well, you haven't seen a real winter. Because it was gentler than some, apparently. I mean, it did get down to, minus 12 feels like minus 20, and I was out in it when it was. And conditions like those are when they tell you on the radio or the internet or whatever, you can get frostbite faster than you might think, and that's very true. I mean, you have to treat conditions like that with respect if you're going to be out in them for longer than seconds. But anyway, this winter, I don't think anybody's going to say, oh, you haven't seen a real winter, because, we had almost 3 straight weeks where it never got above 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and was frequently well below that, and another week that was almost as cold just recently, with some kind of strange warmer weeks in between, just enough to, thaw out the snow, turn it into slush, let it refreeze as ice, and do all that fun winter stuff that you don't have to deal with in Southern California. And we've had snow, like I say. Snow so thick it overwhelmed the capacity of the city of Minneapolis to keep the roads open for a while, and so thick that, walking through it went right over the tops of my boots, 14 inches deep or more. So yeah, I've seen a real winter. But anyway, I'm getting off point here, because actually the point of this is to say nice things about another product that's helped me through the winter, not just the winter either. I mean, year-round it's helpful, but especially in winter. and that is Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm. And I purchased this some time back. Actually, I don't know how long I've had it. I had it out in Southern California, I believe, and didn't have to use it much. Seeing up real close there. And I brought it with me when I came to Minneapolis. And then I found, yeah, it is a good thing. And I used it up pretty much. This particular tin is almost gone, I'm sad to say. This was, what is it? Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm with vitamin E and comfrey. Though it has some other things in it too. Almond oil, peppermint oil, etc. I've liked it a lot. Now, the other day I was at Whole Foods, I guess, and saw up by the checkout counter they had a Burt's Bees display. I think maybe it was in one of the aisles. Anyway, I got some more in one of these lipstick tubes, chapstick tubes type thing. Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm with vitamin E and peppermint. I haven't tried it yet. Find it hard to imagine I like it as much as I did this comfrey mix in the tin. I'd really, really liked. Tin a little bit hard to get open sometimes, but I don't know. It's kind of cool that it's in the tin also, right? Anyway, they call it, of course, lip balm. But what I found is that I found it's great for your skin everywhere, and especially in winter, but not just in winter. I've had some trouble with like skin in my eyebrows getting kind of dry, flaky, and upset, or around the base of the nose, or even even here in my temples, under the hair there. Skin irritation, as well as the lips, as well as anywhere else that maybe gets nicked or cut or something. There are lots of things you can use on that, and traditionally in my family we just use vitamin E oil, for instance. There are other products, but I've found that both for your lips and other sensitive areas of your skin that dry out, yeah, Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm just works very nicely. And I've used some other lip balm products in the same multiple use way, and some of them have been pretty good too, but I like Burt's even better. So special shout out, a special thank you to Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm, especially the with vitamin E and comfrey mix that came in this tin. I don't know if it's packaged that way anymore, but this has helped make my life better. Thank you.